Well, the radar says the heavy stuff still a few hours away, but snow is falling as we near kickoff at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
These pictures all on my dick. They said my order, no sick.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first down throw for Prescott. To Michelle on the dump ball. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice little
we love to say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
I will never let these rapper niggas take my shot. My dog Ferrari's
they'll run him here. This is James White. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Oh, shit. Oh, good job.
Find Dorsett.
What they cost me.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's the first time that they've looked his way tonight, and he comes up with a first down on the play.
Mr. 43 himself.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle.
Come on, yeah, get that flag.
Awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Following the penalty, Michelle.
What's going on?
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. From the shotgun.
Oh, good play. Good fucking play.
As his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Gronk that time. They are in a zone. Remember, folks, 4 interceptions for this defense a week ago. First drive, make it number 5.
And the focal point will be the people who pick the ball out of the air. But let's not forget, to make that happen, it has to be an excellent pass rush, terrific coverage where they are plastered to the receivers, and then, of course, taking it away, making the catch, and going in the other direction.
Oh, come on, man.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Fuck,
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Oh, come on, man.
Working from the gun, Wentz.
I couldn't see, man.
Oh, look at that, a diving catch. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
Hold on.
I know it looks like fun to guys like you and me. We're up here in the booth and to everyone watching on television, but are you kidding me? In the snow, that type of a play, in the cold, you know that had to hurt to make that play.
I'm just mad he didn't make a snow angel while he was down there. Opportunity missed. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit.
Oh,
He's landed on hard. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Come on, Dak.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Whew. She's a real hole. Got some thug big and shit. 3-1.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, what are you doing?
Already with one interception, just missing his second there. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Third and long for Prescott. Goes underneath here to White. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Hurts over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
On second down, here's Wentz. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Wentz now on 1st down. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender.
What are you doing?
He usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now, Wentz again. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An Eagle 1st down, Wentz to Ertz.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Again, it's Wentz. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, good play.
And this is caught.
Fucking
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, gotta shake things up and let's go. Because this
fucking block, boy.
Dorsett by himself.
Bully.
Touchdown, New England. Philip Dorsett, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Gostkowski the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one taken from the 7.
Come on.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
46 down, man.
On play action.
Oh, good
Wentz
play action.
finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Completes it to Aguilar. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Wentz now 11 for 11. Perfect in this opening half. It's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball that coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Oh, what the?
Wins to throw again. Ertz has it left side. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Oh,
they'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. This is Clement. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Foxborough after this. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. First down, Prescott. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
With a 62.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Prescott from the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
On
1st and 10, Prescott.
Sure.
Well, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 480. 46.
Prescott yet again. Over the middle, Dorsett takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And again, it's Prescott.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant
route. Right about.
Receiver has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. It's coming now. Hey, switch. Gun. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, Prescott
Start.
Now a timeout taken.
Sure.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long.
Here you go. Gun.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Clock reading zeros.
The hot boys, the hot boys.
What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed. And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game, and I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a start and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything in this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
With the boys, what boys, hot boys.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down.
Tackle, boy.
And this is Ertz with it, right
I
side.
didn't know that was your wife.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Run.
Now Wentz on third down.
Yeah!
Incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
It's a party.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left.
Oh, you bugging.
Offensive.
I mean, defensive type of thing.
Incomplete.
Magazine.
Well, let's see who this is on. Gronk, so tough to cover. Sometimes the flag's going to come out.
His size and his ability create a lot of these pass interference calls. If you're trying to go through him to get to the ball, that's almost impossible, and he benefits on the play.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, Lord.
On play action, Prescott. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Gronkowski again. He was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Going on, all the girls is welcome. to the yacht club. Magazine. It's a party going on.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And able to find Dorsett. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. Now a pitch out to Michelle. There he goes inside the 30.
Sony!
The way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots have moved out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there. The 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Wentz now on first down.
Oh, what the
Space
fuck
to
is
maneuver
that,
at the 40. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Working from the gun. Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost.
Get that, big man. Let's go.
Playing in snow brings so many factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, big man.
Down just outside of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Hey, why the fuck is this nigga doing that for me?
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Judy, baby. Oh, block. Main base.
Prescott looks to throw on first. To Michel on the dump off. And
Oh,
he's going to
good
lose
play.
yardage and be backed up to the
Good
25.
defense.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
But they got
That
on
was a simple
300.
throw and catch, but even with that completion,
Collect
0
pal, now
yards
he's
gained,
running. Don't
so
be
they're behind
fucking with
schedule
my
on
niggas.
down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I like my bitch
You got to give
too.
kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and
So,
long
baby.
situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
New England on 3rd down.
I'm cooling
They've converted
with my
4 times out of
niggas.
6. Not bad. This
A
is
lot
3rd
of
and
push
7.
Yo, come on, son.
Throwing. Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the
I'm
field.
cooling with my youngest.
And Gostkowski's kick is
And
good.
he smoke on home.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at
But
10.
nigga, I'm
So
300.
he splits the uprights and has to be a
Put
nice
my
feeling. Right when he
power
left his
out,
foot, knew it
don't
was
be
good.
fucking
Just
with
like a
my
good
youngest.
three-point shooter in
Then we
basketball,
will be
right? Release
drumming.
the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Close.
And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though,
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah,
exactly
don't
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've
Haven't
struggled
been
moving the ball,
by
turning it over
Monday.
on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Shit 300 now.
Sideline incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
My youngest. But nigga, I'm 300. Don't be fucking with
Wentz will
my
try
youngest.
again on 2nd down. And this
What's
time he's
that?
got the hookup. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. Aguilar has it. And he slips up past the 45
My
before
brother's
being
keeper, but I
tackled.
put my brother to
His
sleep if my
5th
brother
catch
try to
tonight,
keep
and
up.
it's good for a 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Good chip. Lefty, lefty.
Boy, this one ease up. Come on, this shit.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Tackle.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
You heard about it.
Hang in there now.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Let's go, Trump! Don't touch me, nigga!
picked off by Patrick Chung. And to the
What's your problem?
line, that's where the return stops.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin with Michelle on the ground.
Oh, that's my
fault. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Go to war.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
We blasting. You gotta make power moves.
Again, it's Michelle.
Let's go!
Across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Gotta work hard for it.
New England on 3rd down.
I love
They've
you too.
hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
46.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
Why did I do that?
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Oh my God.
Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
I'm good for this
Two-score
stupid
game
shit,
here in the
man.
4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good tackle.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Wentz now on first down.
Come on, chunks!
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
How? Oh, he was supposed to touch that, man.
Position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Once again here on 2nd and 10.
Good hit, boy.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And fights him off. Being chased out left.
Good job!
Complete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Work.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball. And
right,
more
left,
than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Needed that sack.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Oh, they'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix.
You're too broad, man. You're too broad.
And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. A second down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right.
Hey, ref.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Able to shake him off. Going right side here, and that's complete.
Let's go!
Really good pick. 28 yards.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Again, this is Michelle. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Michelle once again. So nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On 3rd down, Michelle. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively,
watch this nigga
here with 1:51 left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Let's go.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This one taken from the 7th.
Let's go, Gostkowski. That's how you make a play.
Position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
Come on,
I feel a lot more comfortable about the position there.
Yo,
chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw. Wins.
Yeah!
Touchdown. It's a Patriot sack. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is 50 years back time indeed. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Now Wentz, gotta have this one. And Jeffrey's got it. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him running out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A good pickup there at 22. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to push out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his
I can't fucking audible out, man.
He throws a nice pass for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right.
The tackle.
Brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. To throw is Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his
left. You smart.
Exactly.
And Elliott puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play.
Who's that?
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside.
Let's go!
Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for the Patriots, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, this loss cost them in the playoff chase as they fall back to 7-5 on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. 180. Hey, count. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. 180. 180. Here we go. 180. What do you think? Here we go. 180. What do you think? What do you think? Here we go. 180. What do you think? Here we go. 180. Gun. There we go. Going to 53. What do you think? Here we go. 180. What do you think? Here we go. 46. Here we go. 180. What do you think? Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. What do you think? What do you think? Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. What do you think? Here we go. 180. What do you think? Here we go. 180. Here we go. 180. go. Wide 80. What do you think? What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. 46, 46. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Hey, here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. Hey, here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. 46. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. Hey, here we go. Wide 8. Hey, here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. Here we go. Wide 8. What do you think? What do you think?